Brewed by Rianne. Brewed by Rianne. It's RC. I'm back reviewing Marriage Bootcamp Reality Stars Hip Hop Edition, Season 14, Episode 6, Sex, Lies, and FaceTime. Now let's start with Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy was unnecessarily going in on Nia because you're sitting at the table with Fizz, and you're embarrassing me. No, she was at the table with Fizz and Fizz's girlfriend. Dummy. I don't understand that. I can't be with a guy who's gonna be that ignorant. You see 3 people on the table. The camera saw 3 people on the table, but all he saw was him and the guy. And I'm just, her and the guy. And I'm just like, what? Also, when they were, she was done with them arguing outside, she was coming back in. She didn't hear him or see him behind her because he was sitting when she was walking in. Like, she didn't want to argue, whatever. This fool is going to make another fuss. So what he's kind of doing is almost like, I kind of feel like I understand where she's coming from, where I was made to believe, and I did everything to make my relationship work with my ex, right? But I was made to believe that everything I did wasn't good enough. So the way it's looking is like Soulja Boy got emotional issues, and he's making his girl feel like she's less than, and she's, like, he's treating her like horrible, like, you're not enough, you didn't do this right, you didn't do that right. I remember, like, a few episodes ago, she made a comment about how she have to make the pancake a certain way, or was that her? Or am I thinking about? Just know they made, if it's not the pancake thing, I might be confusing her with another relationship that sounded very similar to that one. But just a lot of other things he's done throughout the episodes, if you've seen from episode 1 to now, where he's just so, like, boom, boom, like, he just goes from 0 to 100, and, like, a guy that keeps you so emotionally unstable, that's not a healthy relationship. So now I'm starting to see why she was being funny when he talked about marriage. You're not ready for marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not serious even about the relationship, so why would I want to even marry you? You're making attempts in front of other people, but it's not enough because you're still acting crazy. So I'm hoping he can understand that, but we already know they're not going to end up together in the end because, yeah, that's the thing about TV. We see real life, so we know what's really going on. Let's talk about sex, baby. You and me. Let's talk about all the things. Alright, so now they're playing a game called Sexter, which is like a twisted version of Twister. And the first group consists of Sean, Nia, Fizz, Tammy, Lamo. Then here we go with the madness. Anybody touching my girl? Guess who said it? Soulja Boy. Soulja. Big Draco was in a big mood. Oh my goodness, he's so annoying sometimes. That ensued an argument with Sean and Jessica Dime Piece, and I definitely would have to say I think the way Sean handled it was the best he could. He wasn't trying to beat up Soulja. He wasn't trying to fight him, but he was still trying to let him know, like, I'm a man. Like, don't approach me that way. You know what I'm saying? Calm down. Take a chill pill. That's basically what he was trying to say in so many words. Take a chill pill. But it just doesn't make any sense. I feel like men who are so sensitive about their women being around other guys, or sensitive about their women, just a minor touch, maybe a guy hugged you, it's a problem. It's World War IV. I feel like these are the men that are cheating. Because I've seen it over and over. I've never had to see it personally. I've never been cheated on. So I don't know anything about that life. But I've seen it in divorce court. I've seen it in other people's relationships. I've seen it in movies, TV shows, where the guys that are usually always asking the girl, "What are you doing?" Duh, 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 duh. Guess what? They are usually the ones cheating. So watch out now. Carl, Jessica Dime Piece, Tiffany, Soldier Boy, Waka stepped up as the second group. And then Tammy, being her funny self, was like, "Ain't nobody touching my man." Oh my goodness, Tammy, you are life all by yourself. You're a super cool girl. Their questions were, is your current partner the best sex you ever had? Carl said, yes. Soldier, yes. Walker, yes. Tiffany, no. Have you ever cheated? Walker, yes. Carl, do I even really have to say? Okay, yes. Tiffany said no. But Fizz, petty behind, was like, "Remember the time you cheated on me with a girl?" Fizz, really? So she changed it to yes. That, oh, okay, if doing stuff with a girl is cheating. And it's cheating. It's a human being. Anything you do with a human being is cheating. I don't care if the human being is trans, whatever, woman, man. It's a human, and you were inappropriate with that human while you were dating someone else. That's cheating. Thank you, Tiff. And Jessica said yes. Okay, now. Y'all seen the episode. Say you love me. I love you. Little Mo have her suspicions about her husband. And they're right. She has a sense that of when he's lying to her. And in this case, he is lying. Pinocchio. Ooh. They later speak with the doctors, and it's just more obvious. I don't need to say no more. Y'all saw it. Y'all know what's up. You saw the evidence from last week. They kind of brushed on it. Hey, this is what coming up this week. And I think this week is just going to be the aftermath. You know what I'm saying? Like, is she going to stay? Is she going to go? Like, what are you going to do? You can't keep making excuses for a man who treats you like trash. Sorry, there's no way about it. I don't care what he can do in the bedroom. I don't care how good his finesse game is. You know, some guys are good at that, that talking game. And I don't care about none of that stuff. If I'm not being treated as a queen, I'm not going to be there. What am I going to be there for? With this and all, flaws and all, I'm not going to be anywhere where I'm not respected and valued. And I just think, Little Mo, baby girl, ma'am, because you're older than me. Value yourself. Don't wait for a man to value you, because what if he never gets around to actually valuing you, honey? You don't marry a man who hasn't valued you. I think that's what it is. She get caught up in sex. She get caught up in the finesse game. She get caught up in playing around, goofing off, laughing. These are wonderful things as a part of a relationship. But if a man is not valuing you, and if you ain't worth nothing to him, he ain't gonna die for you. He ain't gonna do nothing for you. Why marry him? Like, I'm confused by that. Lil Mo, you don't deserve nothing but wonderful interactions with men. And the fact that this is going to be, This is a weird proclamation, but I'm putting it in, speaking into existence. This is going to be your third divorce. I don't want to hear you gave Carl another chance. Y'all just saw what happened to Chloe. Chloe gave Mr. Tristan another chance, and he cheated again. So once a cheater, all I know is if that ever happened to me, I would leave, baby girl. Sex charade game. Hot lunch position. Would you try that at home? The crab squat. Would you try that at home? Don't try this at home. If you do, then it's at your own risk. I mean, it was great to see the couples kind of interact, be in a very familiar place that can allow us as the audience to kind of see them in their natural habitat. So that was great. Um, it was a little bit uncomfortable because I'm like, are these real positions? Favorite scene would have to go to Sean and Jessica dime piece describing their sex life. They were basically, letting us know what it's kind of like. It feels like Sean is attentive to Jessica's needs. She did say he was the first guy that made her have an orgasm, which is like, okay, no comment. Um, and she seems to get them consistently by Mr. Sean, so. Okay. The thing with Soldier, let's talk about the jury of your peers with Judge Lynn Toller. Soldier Boy hasn't really learned. So Judge Lynn Toller asked the group, and I think Jessica Dime Piece answered that the punishment should go to Soldier Boy so he can, um, grow. She wants him to grow. And that's a beautiful thing. If sometimes people think when people pick on you it's because they don't like you, but sometimes it's because they see something in you they're not seeing in another person. There's multiple reasons for that, but yeah, she meant well. She wasn't picking on him this time around. Definitely meant well, and happy that he has some level of support there. Because sometimes when your spouse is just always negative to you, you can feel alone. So it's good that he has some support there, somebody who wants to see him improve. Because at the end of the day, what I always tell even exes, like, the advice I give you is not just for you to be better for me, it's for you to be better for yourself as well. Maybe I'm being too nice in those situations, but I'm just a Libra. We can be too nice. But yeah, like, it's not just in a selfish way of being like, be better for me. It's like, just be better as a human being. Because I feel like when a guy's at his best, then he could be the best lover. When he's not at his best, no words. Questions for my substers. Make sure you subscribe. I would love for you guys to subscribe today. First one, Soldier Boy. Do you think he's changing for the cameras, or is he really changing? Question number 2. When Tammy said that she's never had a threesome before, it's something she wanted to try, whatever. Now, what do you think of that situation? Because I get confused when people are like, I'm married, I'm in a committed situation. They get mad when the man steps away and does something with another woman, but you're cool with adding a woman to the relationship. So I'm just like, that makes no sense. You just almost divorced this man twice because he added another woman. But it's okay if you add another woman to the relationship. And of course, he's saying, like, oh, yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm down. Of course, you're cool with it because you've always wanted other women in your relationship. I don't understand women like that. The difference is, I would understand if all along you were cool with other women being in the relationship. But when it's like you're not cool with other women being in a relationship, you almost divorced this man. How many times? But then now all of a sudden, oh, I've never done anything with a girl before. I would love to add a woman to the bedroom. What y'all think about Tammy? Is Tammy losing it? Like, I really felt like after watching that episode, I'm no longer rooting for Tammy and Walker. Like, I love them to pieces. I saw that episode where they did an interview with Hollywood Unlocked. Shout out to Jason Lee, my boy. But, and I was rooting for them then and even before that interview. But, like, hearing this drives me crazy. If you're in a marriage, you should not have more than one people in your relationship. Sorry, that's just not. I see marriage as two people. Sorry, I can't support that. If she wants to keep it between her and Walker, I'm with y'all. Support y'all. God bless y'all. But if you want to add other people in the relationship, then you're not really that serious about your marriage. Sorry.